The Fox's Gift. Once, in a quiet village nestled between emerald rice fields and misty mountains, there lived a kind but poor farmer named Thomas. He worked hard every day, yet his crops were often thin and his little home was falling apart. Still, Thomas never complained, for he believed that kindness was its own reward. One winter evening, as snowflakes danced in the air, Thomas heard a faint whimper near the edge of the forest. Curious, he followed the sound and found a small red fox with its paw caught in a hunter's trap. The fox's golden eyes were filled with pain, but when Thomas reached out, it didn't snap or snarl. It simply watched him as if waiting. "Poor little thing," Thomas murmured. Carefully, he freed the fox's paw, wrapped it in a strip of cloth from his sleeve, and set down his last piece of bread. "That's all I have, but you need it more than I do." The fox ate gratefully, then bowed its head, strange for a wild creature, before vanishing into the trees. That night, a knock came at Thomas's door. Outside stood a beautiful woman in a red cloak, her white hair woven with silver pins. "I was lost in the cold," she said softly. "Might I rest here for the night?" Though his fire was low and his food scarce, Thomas welcomed her in. He gave her his only blanket and shared his meager supper. As they sat by the hearth, the woman studied him with knowing golden eyes. "You helped a fox today," she said suddenly. She smiled, and for a moment, her face seemed to shimmer. "Kindness is rare, Thomas, and so it shall be rewarded." Before he could ask what she meant, she vanished, leaving behind only a single silver hairpin. The next morning, Thomas woke to a miracle. His ragged fields were now lush with golden wheat, his garden bursting with vegetables, and his crumbling cottage stood strong and warm. Even his old well brimmed with clear water. Word spread quickly, and soon the greedy village mayor, Aldrich, came demanding to know Thomas's secret. "Magic?" Aldrich sneered. "Nonsense! You've hidden gold somewhere." He ordered his men to dig up Thomas's land, destroying the thriving crops. That night, Thomas sat by his empty field, heartbroken. Then, a familiar rustle. The red fox reappeared, its paw now healed. "You gave me kindness when you had none," the fox said in a voice like wind through leaves. "Now I give you this." It placed a single seed in Thomas's palm. "Plant it where your heart feels lightest." Thomas buried the seed near his hearth. By dawn, a magnificent peach tree had grown, its branches heavy with golden fruit that gleamed like lanterns. Each peach he sold brought enough coin to rebuild his home twice over. When Aldrich tried to steal the tree, its roots twisted like dragons, driving him away. From then on, Thomas lived in peace, always leaving a ripe peach at the forest's edge, just in case a certain fox passed by. And if you're very quiet on a moonlit night, you might glimpse a flash of red fur and golden eyes, watching, remembering. Kindness begets magic. Those who give selflessly will always find their generosity returned, often in ways they least expect.